Hi, how y'all doing? Today is June 8th, and it is Sunday, June 8th, and it is 9:25 p.m. as of recording this video. This is kind of a rough day for me. This is my wedding anniversary. It's not true, but there is a stereotype that men never remember their wedding anniversary. I will never forget it. It will be something I remember till the day I move on to the next world. I made sure I would remember it and not have too many things to remember. I met my ex-wife June 8th of 2011. I proposed to her June 8th of 2012. And we got married June 8th of 2013. Yeah, today's a hard day for me. I'm not quite so angry on this day. I'm just hurt, and I miss her. I have a picture of her, and I tell it, "Happy anniversary, darling, I love you." Not her, of course, in person, and today was nothing to her, but that's that. Went out with my folks today, and we cut their grass. Their grass was wicked high and thick. That little mower almost didn't do it, but we did it. I taught my dad how to run it. It was the very first time he had ever run a riding mower. He ran it a little bit, but he wasn't too comfortable with it, so he traded it back off to me, and because he said it was going to take him all day. So I ran it, and I cut the grass and got it cut and got their yard looking nice. Got my yard looking pretty good. I got everything cut from the road up to my inside of my back fence. Haven't had time to finish my riding mower yet, but we did everything with the little mower we bought for them, and it's running fantastic. Although I think I am, as soon as all the grass is cut, I've still got some more to do out back. I think I'm going to pull that carburetor off and give it a good cleaning. It's got some trash in it, and it bogs down every once in a while. But yeah, we got that done, brought it back, and my mom was doing great handling the trailer. She even backed the trailer up today and into a turn, and she did pretty good. I continue to be impressed with her automatic trailer skills. She did forget a little bit that it was back there at one red light, and the back brakes on their Jeep need to be redone, so they don't grab very well, and the trailer did push us into a little bit of a slide. It had just rained, but it was nothing bad, and we made it out. Joey spent the weekend with his mom, and he got to go to Disney this weekend. But he is here with me now, and he might like to tell y'all about his weekend at Disney. You want to jump in here and tell the folks?
Hi.
There he is.
Disney was pretty awesome, and I rode some rides, I had fun with my two best friends, Liberty and Caden.
They went along with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I rode a Buzz Lightyear ride. I rode like the Jungle Tour ride. And I also did I also rode in little spinning teacups. That was pretty fun.
So you were there the whole weekend and you went to 2 different parks. One park today and a different park yesterday.
Yep.
Which park did you go to yesterday?
Yesterday I went to Disney, but the film studio.
It was Disney Hollywood Studios.
Yep.
What was your favorite thing about that one?
My favorite thing about that one?
Stay over here in the camera so they can see you.
My favorite thing about that one was that I got to have my picture taken, and they put some pictures like in the picture that was regular. I did this, and they placed some balloons in my hand.
Oh boy.
And it got sent to my mom's phone because she now has the Disney app.
Cool. And you went to the Magic Kingdom today. What was your favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom?
My favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom? There was one Buzz Lightyear ride where I rode in a little cart, and I used like this minigun to, wait, not a minigun, like some type of blaster or something, and I hit orange Z's with it. But how do I hit the orange Z's? I use a little button to fire. And I can spin the cart any way I want with just a black lever.
Whoa.
Yep. That was the best ride.
Very cool.
There was also another ride that I also really liked of them all. But it's not really a ride, actually. It's just a way to relax, to go around Buzz Lightyear Land.
Yeah.
It's called the People Mover.
The Midway People Mover. I know that one very well. They've had that one there for a long time.
And you like sit in couches in front of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you like relax on the ride. And I think there's 3 or 4 really dark tunnels.
Mm-hmm. Did you do It's a Small World?
It's a Small World?
That's where you ride inside like this huge building. You're in little boats and you go around these different little islands that represent different countries around the world. And they got all these little bitty puppets that sing the song It's a Small World After All.
No. But one of the dark tunnels on the People Mover, there was windows that showed the Buzz Lightyear ride.
Cool.
And we could see what was going on down there. It was fun.
So you had a good weekend, huh?
And I also have a toy from Disney I really want to show you.
Okay.
I'll go get it.
Here, we got more light here.
It's a little slinky dog that actually stretches, and its spring is made of plastic.
He's from Toy Story.
Yep. And his spring actually has LEDs in it.
That's super awesome.
And do you see that black spot? That's how you turn on the LEDs.
Very cool.
And if you look at the back of his body, there's some glowing sparkly space. And if you look on the other side of the black, there's another glowy sparkly space.
He's got glowing sparkles in his butt.
Yep, and
I see that. Very cool.
And his ears are like made of leather, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they flop around in wind. And that's apparently all he does.
Very awesome.
But I still like him a lot.
That's good.
He can stretch like this far.
Way out.
Yeah. I played with him with his stretching.
Awesome. So yeah, he had a fun weekend at Disney.
I also got a new magic band.
A new magic band?
Yep.
Oh, I gotta clean that table off. I don't understand how. My dining room table ends up piled with all kinds of crap, and I clean it off, and then a week later, bam, more mountains.
This is my magic band.
Oh, very cool. What's it do?
Well, you put it on a little thing that scans the magic band. And once the thing turns green and the magic band's corners turn green, that means I'm good to go.
Oh, okay. It's like a pass.
Yep. It's digital pass.
Very cool. I think they still had tickets when I was little. You know, get the e-rides, the e-tickets was the best.
Well, there's no more tickets.
No, there hasn't been tickets for a long time. So did you have fun?
Yep. I had the time of my life at Disney.
Had the time of his life. That is great. And I, you know, it's not that I have a problem with it. I just wish I could have been there with him, you know. It was something that I was looking forward to when he was a baby. And that doesn't happen now. I don't want to talk about that stuff right now. It is very late. And as per usual, when it's something that she's got going on, he can stay up as late as it is. I didn't get a call last night, so I called her about 10 o'clock. And they were in the resort pool area. He was having a blast in the pool and showed no signs of stopping. But if I give him an extra 10 or 15 minutes on a Friday or Saturday night, it's the end of the world. But he just got here like half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. They had to go back to her house and get his suitcase because I still don't have a lot of clothes for him. That's something I'm going to do tomorrow, is go get him some more clothes. But yeah, he had a great weekend. I got a lot of stuff done here yesterday. I talked about that. But I was blasted. I was beat. And I was really feeling it this morning. My folks got here about 11 o'clock this morning. And I've got I think it's a 24 volt cobalt weed eater that I had bought probably 3-4 years ago now. It's not the heavy duty one, it's the lighter duty one, but it is exceptional. It's 2 strings, but that thing cuts like hell. And I've got 4 cobalt batteries that I had amassed over the years. And I was charging them this morning, so they got here, we finished charging the batteries. And my dad and I went out to hook up the trailer. I turned the Jeep around, and we got it hooked up, and I was already a little bit spent after doing that. And then we left out to my parents' place, and we got about 10 minutes away from my house. Maybe 15 minutes away from my house. And we're headed west on State Road 207. And we heard this clunk and thump on top of the Jeep and something slide. Had no idea what it was. My dad, a few minutes beforehand, well, after we had left the house, said, "I think I left my phone at the house." Said, "You want to go back and get it?" "Nah, I'll be alright." So this clunk happens, and y'all know where I'm going with this. We didn't know what it was, but my folks were thinking that it was a limb or something came from a tree. Where we were riding, there were no overhanging branches. And I said, "Are you sure you left your phone at the house and not on top of the Jeep?" And then my dad's like, "Oh shit, I don't know." So he's freaking out. So we make a U-turn and we come back to my house to see if it's here. He told me where he left it. I came in the house and it was not there. So we headed back out and down the road and we were looking for it. And I was trying to call it because it was on, but it was immediately going to voicemail. We were hoping beyond hope that it might have, bounced into the bike lane and not been crushed. Went out. We thought we saw it. We had to come around, do a U-turn again, and come back. My mom actually saw the case laying in the bike lane, so we were hopeful. We turned off 207 onto a side road, and my dad and I got out and started hobbling our way down the road. And we found the case laying in the bike lane. My dad went down to retrieve it and fell down in the bike lane on a busy 2-lane roadway. But we got him up, and he got back up on the sidewalk, and he was good. And we kept walking about 35, 40 feet further up. I can't see well, but I saw something glinting in the middle of the road. And I said, "What's that shining over there?" And my dad goes, "My phone." And I told him, I said, "No, you stay here. I'll go get it because you just fell down. And we can't have you fall down actually in traffic." It was in the middle of the 2 lanes. I can, when I'm not totally blown out, I can bend down and stand back up. My dad's having problems doing that at any time. So we waited for some cars to go by, and we had a big gap. So I trundled out into the road and picked it up, and it was totally smashed. The screen was gone. It's destroyed. But we picked it up and we made our way back to the Jeep, and my mom looked it over and she said, "The SIM card is there and it looks undamaged." So they actually had a couple of spare phones at their house that they had gotten a while ago, and they've got a room in their house that they use for like storage, and my brother had buried them in that room and nobody could find them. They got them like on a program or something. They were really cheap. So my mom, they found the phones a little while ago after my brother has gone off on his polyamory journey, and so they had those phones, and they're a little more basic, a little more simple than what he had, but my mom was able to install the SIM card and get everything switched over, so my dad has a phone. But we had that adventure, and then we finally made it out to their place and got the grass cut. I have got my eye appointment tomorrow morning at 8:30, and that's laser. And then 10:30, I have my oncologist, where I will hopefully get the biopsy results. Depending on the results, what the the outcome of the results will depend on when and how I make an update tomorrow. If the results are positive, I may make one, during the day. Joey can jump in on it here. If the results are not positive, I may wait till tomorrow night after someone is adventuring in Dreamland. We'll see. And then Tuesday, Joey has his pre-op appointment with the regular doctor here in town. And then Thursday, he has his surgery to get his tonsils out. So that's going to be a day. It's going to be in Jacksonville, of course. So I'm definitely going. My folks are going to take me up there. And I don't care if I have to sleep on the floor in his room. I'm staying there while he's there overnight. He'll be there overnight. And then get to go home the next day. So we've got that to look forward to. And that's going to probably be kind of tough. We'll see how things go. His mom has this new job. I don't know if she's going to be able to keep him for the first week of his 2-week recovery period. And it was going to be easier for her because she's mobile and whatnot and doesn't have the restrictions that I do. But if I have to keep him here for the first week, I'll keep him here. It's perfectly fine. I'll tell her to make sure she does not go anywhere out of town, and if we need her, then she can come. So that's it. I'll jump back on here at some point tomorrow and update y'all on the oncology appointment. I got my foot doctor again Tuesday. If there's anything of note about that appointment, I'll update that as well. I know I'm looking at some hefty co-pays tomorrow with the eye appointment because it's laser. I've got it right now, but I'm not going to have it for very long. So my GoFundMe will be in the description as it usually is. I'm not pressuring anyone to donate. If you want to and you can, without affecting your bottom line, I deeply and greatly appreciate it. But if you can't, or if you just don't want to, I completely understand, and that is okay. No pressure to donate. Hopefully this goes farther and wider, and I get more people watching that can donate and want to, and can continue to help out with these damned copays. And hopefully, within the next couple of months, I might be able to get beyond this eye issue, get my glasses, and that'll be one constant copay that I don't have to deal with anymore. And hopefully the oncology issue will not be an issue, and that won't be a constant copay I have to deal with. And hopefully whatever's going on with my foot is not going to be that big a deal and will not require a hospital stay. But I will let you all know what's going on as I know. And Joey and I might make a just because video working on something or showing something off. I don't know. We'll see. Hope you all have had a great weekend. Like I said, my GoFundMe link will be in the description. And I'll jump back on here and talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.